Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you for clicking. This is episode 62 on Mr. Bright project. Again, I want to use this opportunity to thank all of you for the love shown when I celebrated my 40th birthday. For those of you who are not aware, I celebrated my 40th birthday on the 5th of June 2023. And so many people showered me with messages, money, and pleasantries. I'm so grateful, so grateful. So in your view is a 3D representation of my 4-bedroom ground floor and 2-unit 2-bedroom apartment on the first floor. And as I keep saying, there are some few changes that I'm bent on doing, and therefore you'll be seeing all those changes as we move on with all the videos. So as of now, the roof trusses have been laid. The screeding of the rooftop is almost done. I'm left with a few areas where the team actually came to get some sand and other materials to the rooftop in order to complete the screeding at the top. And this was the only method they could use to get sand and other materials to the top, because as of now the whole area have been sealed except for the roofing sheets area. So this is the ground floor. As you can see, I'm going to change all these square pillars to round pillars. Okay, all these pillars, as you see, I'm going to change all of them to a round pillar, so it could bring some kind of beauty, and I'm looking at some kind of taste. Yes, I don't have the vocabulary to justify this, but if you do, just drop me your comment. So having that round pillar right there with a square pillar underneath, I felt it was somehow awkward, and therefore I needed to make sure that if they are round pillars, they should all be round pillars. If it's a square pillar, it should be a square pillar. As you can see, those were square pillars, and then at the top we put a round pillar at the top. All right, so as you see now, the roof slab, the slab that spans almost about 40 feet, is being screeded. But I had a challenge here. Why? Because the pipes are all located, the drainage pipe is all located at the back, and from where the guy is standing all the way to where the pipe is almost about, let me say, 10 feet to where the wheelbarrow is. That's where the pipes are. It's about 5 feet or 7 feet thereabouts. So it means that the screeding have to be taken from the tip over there, from the far end, and towards this area where the camera is showing. It means that towards that side, that's where we have the pipe. So I have to spend a lot of cement right here and sand in order to slope it towards the pipe. I wish I had done the pipes all over, maybe one pipe there, one pipe in the middle, one pipe on the other side. So from here where the camera is showing now, we have to increase the height of the mortar and then slope it towards where the camera is showing. You understand? That is where the pipes are, or the gutters are. So I actually took a lot of cement from here. In your view is the total expenditure for this episode. Previously we spent 180,548. Now in this video you'll be seeing my roofing sheet. Okay, finally the roofing is getting done, and I paid 22,000 Ghana cedis. Okay, 22,000. I had a discount to 21,500, but then I have to give 500 to Boating for his good work. Therefore it's a total of 22,000. So putting the 22,000 to our previous expenditure brings us to 202,000 Ghana cedis, 548 cedis. You understand? Yes, 202,548 Ghana cedis. That is our total expenditure so far. So they are left with this area to screed and then some few blocks to be laid, and then we call it done. Then we'll be left with the top, the coping at the top, and that is all we need to do, okay, going forward. I was very scared when I saw this guy standing here because it's extremely dangerous. He could flip over. Perhaps if he's feeling dizzy, he could just fall off. So when I saw the video, I immediately called and find out if he's still standing there. Man, I felt so bad. I felt so bad. It's very risky the way some of these artisans, they work without any safety. So those holes are for the pipes, okay? Those holes are for the gutter, okay? There are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, okay? So you could see that the whole area have been screeded, okay? Yes. And now we're going to wait for the rainwater to come. As I speak with you, this was done sometimes in February, okay? In February 2023, that was when all these were done. Okay, so by the end of February, we were done, and the very day we installed the roofing sheet, that same day it rained. I was so shocked that the very day we installed the roofing sheet, we installed it in the morning. By evening, it was raining. Yes. And then also I had another challenge. You could see that there's some few cracks in the screeding. This is due to the sand. When you get a sand that has clay in them, that is the experience you get. So again, that was another challenge that I need to find out, because once I'm seeing those cracks, I'm beginning to feel uncomfortable because I'm anticipating that, is the crack deep? Is it going to cause harm? That when it rains, should any water stay there for too long? Is it going to go through those lines and start leaking down? Those were the things that were going through my mind whilst we were waiting to do our test, for the rains. Once the rains come, we need to test and see if everything is okay. At the same time, the ceiling noggings were being done by Mr. Samuel Edu, who is my carpenter. I have 2 carpenters on the channel. I have Joshua Adam, and I have Mr. Samuel Edu. Okay, so as you can see now, all the ceiling noggings are being done. We use 2x2 for this ones. 2x2. So these are all ceiling noggins. Okay, yes, ceiling noggins, or some people call it ceiling bottoms. Okay, so you see where he placed them. Some people put them underneath the canopy, so they're going to put them under the canopy or under the rain gutter, but I decided to put it at the edge, and therefore it makes my room height more higher than before. We are left with this area. There's no ceiling noggins here. He's here to do all this area. This is a bathroom. You understand? This is a bathroom area. So as you can see at the rooftop, we are getting ready. Now Mr. Samuel Edu is applying the chemical. This chemical is called the dust band. It's DURS BAND, dust band, BAND, dust band. Okay, we dilute it with water, and then you spray the entire wood. Okay, this prevents bugs from eating up the wood. Even though dahoma in itself is a strong wood and actually does not have any bugs in them, but for safety's sake, I just wanted to play safe and ensure that no bugs come in there. So that's what exactly Mr. Samuel Ampedu. Mr. Samuel Ampedu has patience when he's working. So finally, the roofing sheet arrived. Okay, I was so happy that fateful day. When the roofing sheet arrived, I was so excited that finally, everything is getting along. I was so excited that day. I was so excited that once I put the roofing sheet, it means that another milestone has been achieved. Okay, yes, that I'm through with the roofing sheet. I'm done with this one. I'm done with the rooftop. I have to focus on other areas like the burglar proof, the aluminum glasses, which are all part of the loan that I have acquired, and I needed to make sure that those priorities were met before, if there are any surplus, I could take them anywhere. So the wood trusses, as you see, was my utmost priority. The roofing sheet burglary proof, aluminum glasses, the electrical wiring for the first floor. You understand? Yes. And all works pertaining to the rooftop were my utmost priority, and I needed to make sure it was completely done before the rains start coming. So this was sometime in February, around February 25th, thereabout. Okay, I think February 26th or 27th, because the same day they did the installation of the roofing sheet, in the evening it rained. That was the first rain in Ghana in this year. I was so shocked because I had told myself that it was not going to rain until I'm done with my roofing. And I don't know, for some reason, words are powerful. Yes, words are powerful. So it came to pass. So that's it. So Mr. Samadou is making sure that everywhere the spray or the dustpan gets to the wood. So he will go down underneath and he will do same right there. Okay, as you can see from here, they are lifting all the aluminum sheets. Okay, this is a 0.45 thickness, 0.45, and the color is deep ocean. Okay, yes, it's quite reasonable. There's an instrument that they use, so my brother had to be there to check the thickness. So we used an instrument to check the thickness if it was indeed 0.45. You understand? And it was exactly. K. Pepra Boatin is an honest guy, very, very sincere, and his customer service is on point. Once you call him, he hit the ground running. He is there. He's making sure that everything is okay. You understand? So if anybody needs roofing sheet, kindly rely on Mr. Boatin. Okay, Mr. Boatin is a young guy and he's hardworking. He's from Cape Pepra. Okay, so as you can see, my roofing is 0.45 in thickness. The color is deep ocean, and it was at the cost of 22,000 Ghana cedis. Okay, and eventually, yes, I'm getting my roof done. And in the subsequent episodes, we're going to see how well did we perform in terms of the screeding of the gutters. When it rained, was there any leakages? What are the challenges that we faced, and how did we rectify that? All these I'm going to be bringing them to you so that at least someone who is now getting to this area will perhaps take a clue from it and then correct mistakes that I did. You'll be able to minimize yours so that yours will be lesser. You understand? So all these I'm going to share with you, the advantages and disadvantages, the good side, the bad side. I'm going to share all with you on the channel so that you can as well take prompt decision. All right. Let me know if you love the video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and begin to share the videos to your friends and your friends and your friends. From me to you, it's shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye bye.